Alrighty, so got the front bumper off. A little bit more of a pain in the ass than I thought it was going to be, but overall not too bad. So you have your one screw here that needs to come out. Well, at least for me, this whole the liner needs to be taken off. Then you have your little windshield thingies, whatever the hell they are. There's two screws on the bottom, Then you have your plastic fasteners on the bottom, and again, same thing on this side. It was a real pain in the ass to actually get the bumper off of these clips. So now that it's off, and obviously you have to take off the top portion, which is that's held on by these plastic fasteners. So I've zip tied the radiator into place, so when I drop the bottom brace, that doesn't come falling off. I had a pretty gross surprise, kind of sad. There was like a dead bird here. You know what? I'm just gonna show you guys anyways, just because I had to see it. That's a dead bird, and it was inside my Juke. Good thing I took this apart because we were just chilling there. So that was kind of sad, but let the modding continue. I will update you once I'm on to the installation part. Oh, by the way, go to Harbor Freight, get yourself cordless impact wrench. I got it on sale. It was like 90 bucks. Super helpful because I'm going to be doing the mid-pipe as well today. So this thing is awesome. I use it all the time. It will make your job a hell of a lot easier. Trust me. All right. See you in a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, the bottom brace is now out. It's held on by two bolts on each side. So one is a vertical bolt, one is a horizontal bolt. Once those come out here, I'll make sure that this is tied off, obviously. Okay, and then you have to loosen up the two top pipes. Man, this is after work, so my brain cells are running kind of low. And then once you do that, the old intercooler should just kind of wiggle out. I'm doing this in one hand, it's kind of hard. Okay, just to show you how easy it is, one hand, you just gotta push it down. All right, man, these Juke intercoolers are tiny. All right, so that's out. You have this empty space. And let's put our aftermarket intercooler in place and see how that looks. Okay, so the new intercooler is in place. A lot tougher than I thought it was gonna be. One thing for anybody that does want to get this same kit and you're getting the two pipe version, make sure you get your own hose clamps. Don't use the ones that they give you. This is the one that they give you. Pretty crappy. I just put this one up here. I'm going to replace it. And get your own couplers too. As you can see right here, there's some tape and there is a plastic wrap around it. Reason being, this coupler was slightly too big to go back onto the stock plastic pipe, so I had to kind of give it some cushion. I'm going to replace this coupler. Reason why I left this one on top. So coupler is getting replaced, both of these, and also the hose clamps. But besides that, the fitment, it's decent. You have to do a lot of kind of maneuvering to get into place. And yeah, but overall, I did a test start, ran it for a few minutes. Everything looks fine. No check engine lights showed up, so far so good. And gonna start putting back everything else. As you can see, the bottom beam is back in, and that is how the new intercooler rests in place. And this is the stock plastic air shield or something. But yeah, so far so good. All right, so we're in the dark and everything has been installed. It's nighttime now. intercooler and the midpipe. Let's open the door and I'll start it up. So what I've noticed so far, I can't show you because it's actually on my phone, but the intake temperatures are, I don't know if it's significant, but they've dropped down so that the difference between the ambient temperature to what the intercooler, the intake temp is, the difference is 5 degrees. Before, the difference was 10 degrees. So when I'm cruising, if the outside temperature is 50, intake temperature would be around 60. Now, if it's 50 outside, it'll be 55. So it's doing something. After the tune, obviously I'm going to notice a lot more gains and stuff and power, but as far as the intake temps, is definitely lower. Just touching the pipe that's coming out of the intercooler, it's cold, so like I know it's doing something. Again, it's a measurable difference that I'm seeing, so that's good. So I'll do a little ride along and put you back over here. Stage 1 tune and I hit a pretty big bump, but this thing flies.